Hey guys, Saraza RC here. I'm gonna change up a little bit. I typically just post, running videos. But this guy right here, Kyosho Mad Bug VE, I've had this guy for a while, and it was fun for the first 5 runs that I did, and then the rear stub axle chipped up, and the reason is the this part here is plastic, and the shaft itself is metal, so it's not the greatest material to use for a rear stub axle on a brushless car. And they didn't have this in stock for the longest time. And actually, why would I want to buy this again if I knew that it was gonna break? Kyosho has a steel version of this, part number FAW009. This guy was not available for a whole year. Doesn't matter where I look, amain.com, Tower Hobbies, eBay. They just didn't have this in stock until recently, and this was I believe a $20 part, but it's definitely needed to keep this guy running. I'm not gonna go back to the stock plastic stub axle so that I can break again. And I actually really like this guy. It's just that it broke within first couple of weeks after I got it, and it's not the fastest one out there, but it's got really great pickup. It's actually very quiet too. Top speed's not that great. The initial acceleration isn't that great. It's only got a 45 amp ESC there, with a neon or Team Orion brusher system, but actually accelerates in mid-range very quickly. I really like the way it drives, actually. I haven't really taken it off-road. These tires probably aren't the greatest, but I really like driving this guy on-road. But anyway, I want to get this fixed up so I can drive it again. I also busted the front knuckle here. This is another weak part of the car. Another $10 part that I gotta replace. I don't think there's any aluminum upgrades or anything like that for this guy. And all I did was hit the curb going slow, and it broke. It's a common problem. A lot of people complain about this. I didn't have an issue until recently. I was waiting on this part to come. Pretty much I just removed the dot bones in the back, and then just had like a front wheel drive, and that little 10-minute run cost me under $10 because I hit the curb. Anyway, I just want to show you this guy. This guy's actually, I've never had a Kyosho before. It's everything was very neat, very clean. The shocks are great. I actually really like this big bore shock. It feels really great. I don't even know how thick this is, but this is a really big. Let's see, 14 millimeter. It's more than enough for this guy, and I'm actually thinking about stealing these for my other trucks. And I tried to sell this. Nobody bought the roller. I might keep it now that the parts are in stock. I'm gonna fix it up. I might keep it. Initially, I wanted to sell as a roller because not because I wanted the brusher system for my other trucks, but I actually wanted this for my minis. One of these guys here. I got quite a few more. Very small in size. 45 amps is more than plenty for a 1/18 scale. So I really wanted to keep this. I didn't care about the motor, but I think I'm gonna fix it up. I'm not gonna put in another system or anything like that in there. This is good enough. I don't need this guy to go fast. You know, it's probably gonna, if I hit something, it's probably gonna break. So I'm just gonna drive around and have fun. And I'll try to post some running videos of this guy. This guy's the same as the Kyosho Rage VE, same chassis, same everything, just different body. They have a new version, came out not too long ago, where they had the motor and ESC in the same piece. So they didn't have a separate pieces anymore. It's a two-in-one type of deal. You know, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to catch on. Other than the fancy two-in-one brusher system, I don't think they made any really updates. They had a couple of new bodies that came out, different colors, but anyway, this guy is not really that common here. But I just like the way it looks. I'll fix up and stay tuned for some running videos of this guy. I forgot to show you guys the difference between the steel stub axle and the stock plastic one. I'm not sure, they seem to be smaller. I hope it's supposed to be for a couple of models, including this one. I hope this will work out. Came with some new pins, don't really need them. Either way, let's see if they fit. Guys, so RC here. Got my Kyosho Mad Bug VE fixed up. In my previous video, I've showed you how the rear stub axle was broken because it was pretty much made of plastic. Got the steel construction replacement parts in, so it should be a lot stronger. I also broke the front hub carriers, and I got that all fixed up too. I haven't really run this guy in a long time, and well, fortunately the camera's got to be stationary. I'm using the stock radio. I don't have the my camera mount on this controller, so I couldn't really go mobile with a camera. Anyway, back wheel is a little wobbly. What the hell? It's just to play, I guess. See the rear axle, the cups, the cup on it is made by steel. Should be a lot stronger than the stock one. Should be a lot of play in the rear. The front, yeah, some play as usual. Do some skateboard ramp jumps. Oh man.
guy's really nose heavy. I had to pretty much keep my full throttle on the controller, the radio. Well, that last one didn't work, but yeah, this guy's very nose heavy. Oh! Oh! Damn. I'm not sure if I broke anything. This is actually a pretty thick body. Hope I don't crack it, but man. I stopped it with my foot. Probably not the best idea, but... Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna stop jumping this guy. This is not a jumper. It tumbled around many times already. Man, this guy. I like the front bumper, it's got a little gift there, but man, I don't really want to subject to this kind of abuse. I'm just, I just fixed this car up, so I don't want to break it right away, so I'm just gonna drive it out with it. This guy is really quiet. I mean, it doesn't have great top speed, but I like the mid-band acceleration. It's really quick. By the way, I didn't mention this, but this guy's completely stock, running a Hobby King Zippy 2S battery, but everything else is stock. You know, it turns really well on asphalt. I mean, the stock tires, pretty hard compound, but I don't know, grips fairly well. the stock Team Orion system, brusher system in there. 45 amps ESC. It's got a Neon 1 brushless motor in there. I'm not sure what the kV rating is, but I mean, it's not the most powerful system out there for a 110 scale. Actually, matter of fact, this guy's more like a 112. It's smaller than a regular short course truck. But it runs really smooth. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, it's not the fastest car out there, but I really like. It's got a really nice pickup in the mid-range. I mean, initially it doesn't really go, but a second later it just. You mentioned top speed. Top speed is nothing impressive. I don't know. Looks to be 25 miles per hour. Uh-oh. Out of range. Oh, that was weird. Whoa, hold on a second. That was interesting. I lost those uncommented controls there. I mean, I'm standing right behind the camera. I got a little what do you call it? Plastic seat here, kind of blocking the signal, but I'm not really that far away. Like 50 feet maybe. And these tires actually grab. It's got a really good grass traction. Yeah, it grabs very well in grass. I think somebody on YouTube did a review on this guy, and he said that the way the power system is set up is actually very good for the track. No, I'm not a racer, so I'm not gonna take this to the track, but I kind of understand what he's saying, because if you do a sharp turn and then you go on trigger, it picks up really fast. So it's got a really good exit acceleration for any turn. So I can totally see that this guy being pretty fun on the track. Oh. See what I'm talking about? Turning. Oh, it's got a really good pickup. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I just really like driving this guy on road. I don't know, I just like the way it handles, how, you know, the way it accelerates. Next time I might set up a little, got some cones. I might set up a little course here to race myself here. And yeah, you really enjoy riding this guy, running this guy around the parking lot. It's getting dark.